So is it true that they call Wales the land of poets?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Whether it's true or not, I don't know.
I mean, these two make it seem like it's true.
Yeah, well, you have Burton,
Mm-hmm.
who's a great orator, and you have Dylan Thomas, who's a great, great poet, or in my opinion, is a great poet.
Mm-hmm.
Captured the essence of the Welsh extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's interpreted by everyone in the same way as a Welsh person interprets it, but he just seems to convey the Welsh spirit, you know. He's got a fantastic voice.
So Richard Burton, he was a film actor, right?
Stage actor as well.
Mm-hmm.
From Aberafon.
Mm-hmm. Which is West Wales, yeah?
Which is southwest Wales. Near Port Talbot, and it's a heavy industrial area. And I have relatives there. And as a child, I used to go, and it's an industrial area, but it has a magnificent coastline.
Mm-hmm.
And so from heavy industry, you only have to travel a number of miles and you're on the most beautiful beaches. Which is great.
Yeah, really interesting.
Yeah.
And so he made it out, obviously. Was he working mainly in London? Did he go off to Hollywood?
Oh, he went to Hollywood, he went to London, he went everywhere. You know, he went to Stratford, of course, everything. You know, he's one of the great voices.
Yeah.
And conveys Thomas's poetry superbly.
So he did a series of recordings narrating Thomas's poetry.
Yes, he did.
Do you remember what the occasion for that was? Was it some?
It must have been set up by the BBC, I would have thought.
Yeah.
I don't know how it was done or what was done, but it must have been the BBC.
Right.
Or BBC Wales.
And so, do you sort of see Burton maybe as almost like a successor to Thomas in this, you know?
But he carried on the same sort of themes.
Yeah.
Welshness and the special characteristics of Welsh people.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, of course, the spoken word. And he carried that tradition on through from Thomas, you know, and used his words to explore his voice.
Yeah.
And it is an exploration, basically, because different people, different narrators sort of emphasise different things, but as you know, Burton has a strong Welsh influence in his voice.
So we've been talking about, you know, these figures who carry on this Welshness that is so important. What do you think Welshness is?
It's a huge camaraderie. It's a great love of their country. Mm-hmm. And there are certain items which tie them sort of together. Music and choral work is one big thing, but also poetry.
Yeah.
You know, there's not such a tradition of painting, but there have been one or two painters who are of note. And there are one or two really special painters like Sutherland, Graham Sutherland, who was heavily influenced by particularly Pembrokeshire.
Yeah.
In his sort of abstract landscapes.
And the Welsh poetry tradition especially is ancient. Have you ever been to the festival, the Eisteddfod? What's it called?
Eisteddfod?
Yeah.
I did go to an Eisteddfod which was held in Bilswells. Mm-hmm. It's very, very busy.
Yeah.
And so I had to stroll around and then made my way home.
It's the way to do these things, I guess. But have you, as a sort of painter yourself, been influenced by the spoken word, sort of outside of Dylan Thomas's work? We know you drew a great bit of inspiration from him.
I did, indeed.
Yeah.
No, it's just there's a certain characteristic about the Welsh generally, but it varies tremendously from different areas, and male and female. It's sort of quite different. But in this part of Wales, South Wales, which is industrial, so there's sort of in the Industrial Revolution there was a huge import of people from Ireland for a start, and sort of central England, industrial England, and a lot of them sort of settled here. So it's around the industrial tradition that it's this side of it is known, whereas in actual fact you see no industry for sort of hundreds of miles from around here.
Yeah.
But on the coastal strip, because of access to the sea,
Right.
you have the steelworks, and lots of the mining valleys could ship their coal out, and that's quite, in the Monmouthshire, quite near, sort of 20 miles to the coast. So access to the sea has always been an important part of exporting the work there, produce and that.
And then just before we end, there's a quote at the bottom of the Richard Burton work here. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? Will you read it to us?
First voice it says, very softly, to begin at the beginning. And that's the start of, I think, one of his poems.
Under Milkwood.
Under Milkwood.
Yeah.
Under Milkwood it is, yeah. It sounds very obvious, but it's very poignant. Yeah, that's where you start.
Yeah.
It's a great piece of reading. It's a great piece to read.
What's the poem about? Have you read it?
I have read it, yes. I forget all about it now, but I have read it several times. It's about Welshness, isn't it?
And I suppose Burton must have narrated that one then.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.